Chuki beat.
What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Living Life Fast. This is Andrew, the owner of this beautiful Saka Orange BMW M3. I actually met Andrew up in Sytner, Tamworth. So I remember when I was invited by BMW to film the M4 CS and the new M5. Andrew actually come down to say hello and showed some support for the channel. So obviously we got talking, exchanged numbers, and here we are today filming his M3. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video and I'll see you guys in a sec. So before any of you lot start saying, Ricky, you used to have an F80 M3, why are you driving another one? This is actually a competition pack, as I've mentioned. I have actually drove one. You would have seen when I went to the Motec meet, I drove Dan's tuned one. It was only for a short amount of time, so today I'm obviously going to get a bit more time behind the wheel. Still going to be a quick video, you know, like half an hour drive. And yeah, you know, hopefully get a little feel for what the competition pack's like. Obviously there was a lot of updates with this version over the introduction model. For starters, this car, all the driving settings have been recalibrated, the differential's been recalibrated, it's got new dampers, springs, anti-roll bars, and obviously it runs a little bit more power. So it is a little different to the introduction model. Obviously they suffered with a lot of wheel spin, and this car apparently is a lot different. And you know what, driving this car already is just a whole different thing, isn't it? Obviously the last car I drove was the M140, but yeah, it's a whole different experience driving a real M car, man. I love it to death, honestly. Just driving now, the serious, I know seriousness, it doesn't even make sense, I say it with everything, like the seriousness, but I don't know, it just feels so more adult, like, do you know what I mean? It's not like the M140i is a lot more fun, but this, straight away when you get into it, there's just this seriousness to this car. It's so well built, so stable even now. It's not messing about, do you know what I mean? It's out to do a job, do you know what I mean?
and the thing is, I mean, I know people will say that it's harsh driving car, but it's one of those things that you can drive it around town as a daily driver. It's not something that people say, oh well, it's too hard and the ride is too
it's
hard.
fine, isn't it?
I think it's fine. It's in sport mode now, I think.
Yeah, no, I found the same, and there are the odd people that complain about the ride comfort, but I suppose you can get softer cars, but this is easily daily drivable. Obviously,
so.
this is your only car.
Yeah,
right?
this is my only car. So,
yeah.
And as I mentioned to you, after about a month or so of buying it,
yeah,
I went to Germany.
Guys, like the way that this car's driving right now it's just unreal, man. The throttle sensitivity, the stability right now, we're doing like, you know, 60, 70 on a dual carriageway, of course. But I mean, there's just nothing to it. It's like, it's so solid, so stable, and like I say, with that stability, it inspires a lot of confidence. The ZF box is good, but not like this. Like, right. Wow, straight click. Wow, look at the way it holds the road. And obviously the differential's been calibrated. My car would probably, like, as you accelerate at the corner, it might feel a little bit more twitchy.
Okay.
But obviously mine ran a little bit more power as well.
Bearing in mind, this is with the traction control on.
Yeah.
So, you know,
So
I mean, I don't
this?
know whether you switch it off or not.
You've seen this car, he's had to switch it off.
Well, I'm saying if you want to switch it off.
MDM.
Yeah, I mean,
the wheel, let me put the wheel in comfort. Yeah, let's put the wheel in comfort. That's MDM now. Wow. Wow, that is quick, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, it's quicker than I thought as well. This is fast, yeah. Bloody hell. I didn't actually know they were this quick in stock form. That M140 is quick, a lot of drama, but this. Look at the speed and how stable it is.
Yeah. You see, but also with that sound, I know that, as I say, people say about the sound that comes in the car. It gives it that little bit of drama. Actually, I think.
Oh right, yeah. This is a lot different to my M3, which is a 2014 model. Way different. The way this car puts its power down, there's no squirminess from the rear. It doesn't wiggle. You know what? The car just looks beautiful from the outside with the competition wheels and that carbon. You got the carbon diffuser, carbon splitter, spoiler as well.
Yeah, carbon spoiler, diffuser, and the caps as well. So it just kind of brings
contrast.
Contrast.
Yeah, it is.
The wheels are sometimes, I know some people are subjective about the wheels.
No, I like them. What's your view on them?
I think, well, in the black, because I've got them the dark wheels. I think that with the black and the orange, I just think it just works fine. So
robber, what the hell?
Yeah.
What? He's robbed his way into a Ferrari. Brakes feel good as well. That's one thing that I'm noticing as well, because the M4 CS had the carbon ceramics. Initially there's more bite, but when I stomped on them there wasn't a massive difference. Oh, that thump is really nice. In the wet it's going to really upset the balance, but in this dry it feels brilliant. So we're going to the Top Gear test track, Andrew.
Right, I'm going to try and play it cool, you know.
So the difference is with the competition pack, so you got the stripes on the seat belt as well. That's something you don't get with the non-competition pack M3s. And a lot of, obviously you get the lightweight seats as well. I don't know how much lighter they are, but they've got the gaps, haven't they?
Yeah,
sort of.
I mean, I think, I don't know whether they're lighter. They look quite cool, you know what I mean? But whether, I mean, they're still comfortable, because as I say, I was driving around, you know, 300-400 miles at a time and stuff like that. And when I got out, I didn't feel as though any backache or anything like that.
It's quite cool. See, no car can go around that bend like this. The way I can drive one of these things, there's no car that I can drive this fast with confidence. And it's not a false sense of confidence that this car gives you. You know when to back off with this car. It's not like you're going to get in the situation and know that it's game over sort of thing. I mean, look, that's... Oh, man. I'm surprised at how fast this is. Jesus Christ, Andrew.
It's a serious
And this
car,
is
man.
stock, isn't it? Like,
oh yeah. Yeah, nothing's been
explain how good this car is. Coming from a front-wheel drive car, four-wheel drive car, I can understand that it's a different experience, do you know what I mean? There's going to be a learning curve. But what's great about it is that you can't jump in it and get its full capability straight away. It's something you have to learn in time, which means it's not a car that you're going to get bored of, do you know what I mean? You're always learning. It's always going to be rewarding you. And you know, a lot of people say that, you know, it'll bite you in your ass, and you know, they are right. You only got one chance. When the back kicks and, you know, you go into a house or a bush or whatever it is, it's done, isn't it? It's done, isn't it? There's no second chance. But I find with this car, it's very progressive. Do you know what I mean? So it's not just a snap. Like, yes, like at low speeds, first, second gear, if you just mash the throttle to the ground, it'll be just all over the place. But as you're driving it hard, it's a very progressive car. So with it being progressive, you can judge what's going to happen before it does. So when that rear does start sliding, you catch it before. You know, you ain't got to be an expert driver. All you got to do is just turn into the slide a bit. It's different to the M140. You know, I loved the M140 for how fun it was at low speed. You know, it wasn't the most driver focused car. Very, very good for its class, but not a chance on this car. Not a chance.
In terms of your driving, you're thinking the steering, you think what, you prefer it in comfort then, or sport, or what?
Yeah, it's because since driving Peter's Pure Turbo M3, his was in comfort, and after driving it, I was amazed at how it felt, and I didn't realise, because I always drive my car in Sport Plus, because I always, you know, BMs, they talk about having a heavy wheel, don't they? Like that does. It is nice because there's less movement, but it feels a little more agile with the comfort setting.
Okay, I drove it in Sports Plus when I was on the motorway in Germany because there's hardly any movement.
Exactly.
It's easy for me.
More stable.
More stable when you're driving at speed. So, but around here.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're dead right. You're dead right. And that's the issue with the Audi. To be honest, the Audi, there's too much movement. It's good for daily driving, you know, having a lighter wheel, more movement. Yeah, this is way too fast, isn't it, for the road? You don't need to. That's in comfort. You can feel that the car's a little. It's a little more jellyish, like. How much are they? What, 56 grand without a competition pack, or?
Well, you can possibly now.
They're a bit cheaper, aren't they?
Well, you possibly could get a competition pack, pretty much a new one for maybe 56, 57 now, I suppose.
Yeah. So it's money, but it is a lot of car, isn't it? It's a lot of car for the money. A lot of people will be like, oh, but you know, you can make this car go faster for cheaper. Like the M140, you can spend basically half the price, less than half the price, and you can nearly keep up with it in a straight line. But this car is beyond its straight line performance. It's an experience, and it's not just that it's an experience. It's a very capable car. So the experience, when I say it's an experience, it's like, it feels like a racing car. You know what I mean? There's not many cars that give you this level of involvement at this price point. And obviously at the same time being a daily driver, 4 doors, and you know what I mean, fuel consumption. What's fuel consumption? How would you compare it to the M140?
Well, I'd say that it was on par really. I mean, it seemed a bit strange because I don't know whether because the engine's more powerful. So if you're driving it gently, say, it might be on par. I suppose if you're driving it like how we're driving it now, then possibly it might drink a bit more petrol.
But you didn't significantly
no,
notice anything.
I wouldn't say that I noticed any major difference between the two.
With the M140 that I drove, when you planted your foot down, it was wet as well, so it's not really fair, but You could feel the inside wheel spinning.
Oh, but that hasn't got an LSD though, has it?
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's what was adding to the fun of that car. The fun with this car is how capable it is and how you can dissect corners. You know what I mean? You just slice into it, man, with precision. That's what's fun about this. It's not like about, like, you know, the M140. You put your foot down and it's just this. It's fun, man. It's got character. Do you know what I mean? This car's got character as well, but it's more about its agility and its capability is what's great and what makes me happy about this, man. Even the owner of that M140, he'll jump in this and probably think that his M140 is quicker because it feels quicker from inside the cabin.
Right.
You know, it feels a little more snappier, a little more torquier, the way the power's delivered. And you've got 8 gears, remember, as well, so you're always in a torquey gear. Whereas this car now, look, 4th gear, you know what I mean? It's a real, like, you know, I don't know if you watched my C63 video the other day, but I was mentioning the fact that the traction control is really on point in the 63 versus the M3, but driving this one, it feels different. Love how high it revs, man.
Yeah.
You gotta rev it to the end, Andrew.
7,600.
76.
Yeah.
See, with this car, right, it's so precise that at the last second, it don't matter what you're doing, it's just a quick boop boop, like, and you can get into any kind of gap, like, you know, the S5 that I drove, you realise that your inputs have to be made earlier, so you have to steer before you enter, if you know what I mean. Like, for example, if I was going to take this corner now, it's almost like I would steer now to make it in, if I was going faster, of course. But with this car, you're on the corner, then you turn. Like, it's so precise, like, you know. And it's something that I'm realising with all of these four-wheel drive cars. I think it may be because power's going through the front wheels as well. And it's almost like pushing it further. I don't know. But I even noticed it with the A45 that I drove. Let me turn traction off. Just see what happens. It's fine, man. It's fine. See? I mean, here it'll probably.
But that's really snapping it, though, isn't it? Though.
Yeah, it doesn't snap though, does it? Like, it just grips. See what I mean? You don't actually need traction on, man. I mean, if you power now, fine. Power, spin up then a bit. See, the only reason to have it off, like now, is fine. You wouldn't need it off, but like I say, there's them times when you're in a situation with a car, I don't know, set of lights. And like what happens is the traction control can interfere a little. You need to be able to put the power down how you want to put it down, which means you just have to control the throttle a little more. Some powerful front wheel drive cars like the Golf GTI I drove the other day, there's still some throttle modulation that's required, so you know there is a bit of driver skill needed to be able to make that car pull off. And with a four-wheel drive car, there's not as much skill required because all you got to do is just smash the throttle to the ground, which is why if a four-wheel drive owner jumped into this, he would think and try driving it like a four-wheel drive car, he would be like, nah, this is way too dangerous. You know.
Do you drive your manual? Then again, you use a manual you had before, that wasn't it? So.
Do I? Yeah. I'm more. Oh, you mean paddles?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm so used to playing games and stuff.
Oh right.
So
right.
like, it's just paddles, man. I flick them for fun. Like, driving this now, you don't need no more power.
I don't think so.
This is fine. Honestly.
Yeah.
The only reason I tuned my M3 was because I went to VMAX.
Right.
And I didn't want my car to be de-restricted. I wanted it to not be restricted. So obviously I was able to hit 180 something miles per hour. In stock form it's limited obviously to 155, 165.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would definitely like to spend some more time behind the wheel of one of these. Hopefully if there's a BMW dealership that want to give me one, that would be great. Yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I will see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Chuki B.